Hi, Scorpio. This is your February reading. I'm gonna look into whatever subject matter that your guides want me to look into, and then we're gonna check into you and any other people. And if it kind of looks like a love reading, we might pull some love oracle. And if it's nothing about love, we might pull some love oracle anyway, in case that's why you came here. So rest assured that message will get to you. You have Jupiter and Uranus still opposing your signs. And now, right now, you have 5 planets in Aquarius squaring your placements. So lots of transformation, which I know you're all about that life, but lots of transformation and lots of environmental changes that might bring you to a place that you've needed to be for a long time, Scorpio. I did the Scorpio reading today for the group. That was a live stream earlier today. And and I'm getting chills. It just feels like there's like this overdue energy for Scorpio. That's coming in. As Gemma says, when it's too uncomfortable to stay the same. By the way, this is my new Scorpio background, I've decided. It's like fun. I go into my AI and I just plug in how I feel Scorpio would like, the Scorpio Venus kind of stuff. And sometimes I have to go through a couple of there's an awful lot of plants in this one. But I'm not mad at it. Okay. There's gonna be less light in the room, let's be honest, Scorpio. Okay. We have a Page of Wands and an Ace of Cups. Very, very interesting. So when we have the Page of Wands, what's interesting is this, right, the fishy, the Page of Cups is coming in almost like presenting itself to you in a very humble way. And this page of, or the Ace of Wands, right? No, the Ace of Cups. We have a Page of Wands and an Ace of Cups. So this Ace of Cups is universe. That was in your reading today too, in a completely different deck. This was in your reading today. So check that one out. Not today, Sunday. Today will not be Sunday when you see this. It's Sunday when I'm recording, but it's not Sunday when you'll see this. The Page of Wands is like something small being presented to you kind of in a humble way. It's sparking things. It's a message of a lot of things. It's a message of, like, to wake you up from whatever you've been numb from. It's also it could be a little brown chicken brown cow message from somebody, but just like a little bit, or you have to read between the lines. This is not an overt hitting on you. This is not like your jeans would look really good on my floor kind of message, Scorpio. I feel like all Scorpios have said that to somebody at one point or another. Nice jeans, they look really good on my floor. Or you've heard it. Let me know when the lie. Let me know when it's a lie, because I don't think so. But anyway. Yeah. And then there's an Ace of Cups. So this is an offer from universe trying to give you some love. And I ended the reading on Sunday with, like, what if somebody just loved you without you feeling you had to quantify why they would love you, without weaponizing against you, without shame or blame. Now, here's the thing. I think you like a lot of brown chicken, brown cow. I think you would almost rather somebody come up to you and ask you, where'd you get those jeans and how good they would look on your floor, on their floor. This is maybe a little less like pulling at your sacral chakra than you usually are tempted by or interested in. My universe is telling you, I don't know. Your guides are pretty smart about this shit. So like, I feel like if universe is like, no, 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 take it. So this is not gonna start off like fireworks, but what I explain to people and clients all the time in session is that like fireworks have to come down. And once the ignition and the spark is all gone, you have what we call a dud on the floor. And that I feel like has happened to you, Scorpio. Chills for confirmation. Okay. You may not be good at being alone. You may or you may not. You might, Rabbit, you might. But there's a 10 of Cups here, and it's in reverse, and there's an 8 of Pentacles. It may feel to you like a relationship is so much work that it doesn't end up the way it starts. Yeah, because so you may be reluctant when this comes along, but also if you were following the big fireworks, and again, I talked about this. I want to say it was Capricorn's reading in the live stream, which should all be timestamped by now. By the time you watch this, it will be. When we're looking at the other cups cards, when we're looking at the other love cards, whatever, that's the love we're trying to make out of something. That's our feelings for a person that we want to grow into deeper and deeper love, right? When we have the Ace of Cups, that is the universe bringing somebody or something saying, here's some love, fucking take it. So it's not a manufactured, it's not us trying to squeeze love out of a person or a situation because we have attachment or feelings. This is your guides. This is universe. So, but I feel like you might receive it. Like this is just going to be more work and I'm tired. And I'd rather do the spark thing because then I'm in and I'm out. That's what she said. That's what he said. Okay. This is such a Scorpio reading. Okay. All right. This is going to be an interesting dichotomy. Let's see how this shows up. Scorpio. You might have a resistance because you feel like hasn't worked out yet. So what makes me think the next one is the one that's going to work out? Because the universe is sending it to you. You're not trying to like make it out of something. It's not like a psychological warfare. It's not a psychological, like, if I get this person, this will heal this part of me. What? I don't know what I'm talking about, right? Scorpio, that doesn't sound even vaguely familiar. I love Scorpio readings because I can be completely my sarcastic self and y'all get it. No one's mad at me. I like it. Okay, so we have now the 10 of Swords in reverse and the 6 of Swords in reverse. This is the energy represented by your person. Your person's ready to put their pain down. I don't think they feel very hopeful from you because you're resisting. There's a joke about a person who's drowning, and every time somebody offers help, they go, "That's okay, God will save me." And then a boat comes by, and the person that's drowning say, "It's okay, God will save me." And then a helicopter comes by and throws one of those, life rings. It's okay. God will save me. And then he dies. Then he gets up there and he says, God, why didn't you send me? He's like, I sent you a buoy, a lifeboat, a helicopter. You big dummy, right? I'm pretty sure that's how the joke kind of goes. That is the vibe that I'm getting, like, no one really ever loves me for me. Let's send you love. That's not going to work. Well, now this feels hopeless. And then, you know, Scorpio is going to be like, I never got to experience real love. And universe is like, I sent it to you, you big dummy. She keeps remaining at the bottom of the deck. Now, I know there's a Page of Swords, but that's such a Scorpio card. Let's see what we can do to make sure that you recognize this when it gets here. And what you need to do to like move out of whatever hold you back from accepting and believing. Like, you haven't done the work. You've done the work. I don't know why you don't think that you deserve it. It's more like I don't get to have it, but you do. You do. And I get you don't trust people because that's how everything started out, right? But here's the thing, that's how it all started out for all of us, and people get happy endings all the time. All the time. Happens all the time. Okay. What do we need for Scorpio to shift out of this so that they can accept? See what that one says. I'm working on not making that face while I shuffle. So keep getting stuff for you. It's the Two of Cups. This will feel, okay. You have to grieve whatever it is and process whatever it is that you feel like you've lost, that you feel has betrayed you. You have to grieve the situations that betrayed you in life, period. Even if you didn't have the absolute most innocent, best angelic behavior, you still have to grieve the betrayals, right? And this feels like not only love relationships, but friendships. And you don't have to grieve, because I know you're already taking accountability and then you're giving yourself your own lumps, but like, you don't just have to like grieve the lovers, it's also the friendships, but you just have to grieve them to process them, because if you hold on to the resentment towards the betrayal, it's like poisoning these cups. Like, you keep getting handed Two of Cups, Ace of Cups. I mean, this is nice. Here's the Five. You have to grieve, you have to process. This is what it's asking. You will know. And how you will know and how you will be able to recognize, how can you recognize this person? There'll be an ease, right? The Two of Cups is Venus and Cancer. It is reciprocity. It is somebody, there is a symbiotic flow. It's easy. The easy, I think, scares you. The easy, I think, scares you. Because you like the challenge. So you've chosen the harder. When you've had choices, you'll choose the thing that makes you work for it harder. You know, you're Scorpio. You like to pick at the wound a little bit. Know you're alive. I suggest you take the easier relationship that universe is trying to give you. You let the Ten of Cups happen, and then just, I don't know, once a day, stick your finger in a flame instead of self-sabotaging people loving you. Just go ahead, stick your finger in a flame. Slam your toe in a door. You'll know you're alive. Said what I said. This is probably gonna be a friend or an old friend, or you're gonna meet them through a friend. That explains why it's only like a page of wands. It's gonna be like low key flirting. And that may have been how it started. It's starting out as somebody that you would have originally seen as a friend, but also building that friendship. That is fucking Two of Cups. Two of Cups is marrying your friend, marrying your best friend. You know, the friend that you can't keep undressing in your mind, that's the one you're supposed to marry instead of the difficult one to prove your worth. You're worth everything in the world, Scorpios. So just take my word on that and stop trying to prove it through challenging relationships. Euphoria. I don't know. Do we need to say more? Do we? Because I don't feel like we do. I can. Let's take another card on how we can shift this. We know how you're going to recognize it, and we know that you have to process. And I know that it's betrayal, because I can feel it. Let's take one of these, shall we? Just had a whole deck of cards fall to the floor. I need to come in and feng shui my office and clear the energy and just like tidy up a little bit. It sometimes becomes with my Gemini Mercury and all of this Aquarian energy. It gets a little bit like the mad professor. Is that it? That's what I think of. I think of like, I know where everything is, but there's more clutter than there should be. Ooh, that's the one. The Father Gate, a bold step forward. Man, watch Sunday's reading. What is this? 55. I can drive 55. I know I sang that wrong, but if you know, you know. Someone once asked me that as like a form of I think a vetting question. Hagar or Roth? And I was like, as a human, Hagar. As a front man, Roth. You know, like if you get that, you get that. Okay. The further gate, the farther gate, the farther, not father, farther, like further, farther. When the father gate shows up, it is a clear call to lift your eyes to the horizon and begin to walk towards your future. I love an oracle card. You are marching in place right now, stirring the dust, but not feeling like you're getting anywhere. Trust that your forward movement will lead you in a new destination. You have already set for yourself, but perhaps forgotten or neglected because of your everyday busyness. The Father Gate comes to tell you that an ending is at hand, that you can leave the old behind, let it peel away like old skin you shed. Do not hesitate. Cross the threshold boldly and you will be rewarded. If you continue making time instead of moving, marking time instead of moving, you will miss the opportunity. The gate is open. The next landscape of your life is within reach, but the window of time to pass through can grow shorter. It is better if you do not dally. Process. A gift of the of the gate is to bring you to the fullest expression of your gifts. Perhaps for the first time, it is an invitation to sacred passage, to new discovery, and both great challenges and opportunities. It is not a graduation. There are no rewards other than the exploration itself. There is no finish line. You just continue to grow. You have been a farmer far too long, tilling the soil, and it now bears fruit for you once again. I love this reading. Okay. That was from the Shaman's Dream. Scorpio. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, the 10 of Cups, which you can turn. Our mindsets are so fucking powerful. And you're a Scorpio, you know that. You rule psychology. You know it. All right, y'all have to drop me comments. I keep getting readings that it's like, it is time. It is time. It is time. And it is time. And the only one I need to convince of that is you. So I hope you listened. If I tell Scorpio, if I tell you all, you'll be put in punishment unless you cross the threshold, allow the love to come in. The problem is it's Scorpio, and I don't think punishment is necessarily a deterrent. I said what I said. Scorpio, I love you. Now you love you. I think you're amazing. I think you're a warrior, and I love being in Scorpio's company because that is a place of non-judgment where I know that those are the people who don't say, and I always say this, get yourself a friend that'll say, go ahead, let it out. It's okay. Don't, and please don't take offense if you are this person, but just think about it for a second. The don't cry. Oh, don't cry. Don't cry. And we're told that when we're young, don't cry. You're too pretty to cry. Boys don't cry, whatever it is, right? Don't have the friends around that go, oh, no, don't cry. Cry. Let it out. The Scorpio lets you be what you are. Whether you're in a glorious moment, whether you're in a shitty moment, whether you're in a fuck ass Bob moment, whatever the moment is, the Scorpio allows you to be it. So, and I think that we are coming into Scorpio appreciation season. And I think that season is just going to be like from now on. And I think that you will see that unfold over the next couple of years. And I can't wait. I only have one placement in Scorpio, and I have a couple of 8th house placements, but I got Pluto on that ascendant, and I feel you all. All right. I love you. Now you love you. And members, there will be a poll later today to pick the subject for the members only reading.